Welcome to this new series called Matters That Matter. In today's episode, we are going to discuss the effect of corporal punishment to our students in schools. Reports indicate that corporal punishment is widespread in our schools. This is not only against the law, but it is an affront on the rights of children and progressive methods of bringing them up. One does not need to go far in establishing what corporal punishment is, but refer to the Bill of Rights in our Constitution. We have to call this what it is: a barbaric act and abuse that has no place in a modern democratic society. All of us should appreciate the harmful nature of corporal punishment. We know that teachers who often use the rod are reluctant to try progressive alternatives to disciplining children. In training teachers, we give them all alternatives that they should use. The infliction of pain upon the body of a student as a punishment for doing something disapproved by the school is simply counterproductive to the child's development. It is humiliating and dents the child's self-esteem. Kenya has been criticized on a number of fora over corporal punishment. During the World Conference on Education for All in Dakar, Senegal, Kenya was criticized for institutionalizing violence and promoting child abuse through corporal punishment. Let us not forget that corporal punishment has been blatantly abused by some teachers, and this has led to serious injuries to pupils. We cannot continue to bury our heads in the sand. Teachers use caning, slapping, and whipping children to manage discipline. In essence, the use of corporal punishment is simply routine. But the use of corporal punishment has other ramifications in our society. Have you ever wondered why our country is so indisciplined? This is partly because of the wrong assumption that we can solve our problems through the use of force or violence. Because of this mindset, we are prone to abuse of power. We think it is normal to brutalize the poor and the weak. When we brutalize children, we lower their self-esteem and teach them poor self-control. This leads them into unsatisfactory relationships with others in society. It is no wonder that we have built a violent society. Those who use corporal punishment perceive it as the best way to successfully control children. They argue that it has been part of disciplining of children from time immemorial. But corporal punishment interferes with the process of intelligent socialization and character development in children. We cannot look at discipline only in terms of how children can be controlled. This is, to say the least, a wrong paradigm, because it does not help us instill a sense of responsibility, adventure, and innovativeness in children. The use of corporal punishment in schools promotes a very precarious message that violence is an acceptable phenomenon in our society. It sanctions the notion that it is meritorious to be violent towards the weak, defenseless, and vulnerable. It encourages children to resort to violence because they see their authority figures using it. This is a dangerous message to promote in our society. The uncontestable fact is that violence begets violence and is not acceptable in a civilized society. Corporal punishment inhibits the accomplishments of children and undermines trust. There are many reports on physical harm that we cause children by beating them. There are a number of ugly recorded incidences of severe physical damage, lower spine injuries, nerve damage, and even blood clots due to caning of students. There exists a wide range of orthopedic complications which result from striking the hand of a child with a cane, ruler, or any other tool. Corporal punishment violates both Kenyan law and international human rights, which we subscribe to. According to the UN Committee on the Rights of the Child, corporal punishment is incompatible with the Convention on the Rights of the Child. On that note, we come to the end of Matters That Matter. This episode is coming to you from Kahawa Sukari Estate, Kahawa Sukari Avenue 1335. On behalf of my crew, Neka and Pambi, I would like to welcome you to like, share, comment, and subscribe to this new series entitled Matters That Matter. See you again next time from here, 1335 Kahawa Sukari.